better than anyone as we look at the starters. Really a who's who at this point with how dominant Michigan has been. Elliot Cadeau transforming.
Indiana, all of us coaches go way back.
And right now, Spiro Dides, Bruce Pearl. That guy's got a little minute.
Keith Kimball, Michael, and we are off and running. 18,000 plus standing room only here in Columbus.
Great pass.
For that high-low, those two have combined this year.
He's off an unbelievable game, whether it's threes or dunks. Nice pocket pass here.
Christoph Tilly, such a skilled big. But they're going to need a protect, no whistle. Burnett, Wolverines pushing quickly underneath and lays it in.
That's what we're talking about, the speed of the game. If you don't...
Scores, rebounds, assists. One of the top 5 players in those categories in the country.
He's so good coming off screens, relocating Burnett. Excellent footwork as well. Big thing with Mara, you've got to make a decision quickly. Don't go too deep against him and create passing lanes.
This is Tilly, catch and shoot, splash.
That moves the big... The automatic switching, Bruce.
Bodies on bodies.
This is Mobley doing his dance.
Great
Gonna step back deep in the corner and a little bit too much.
That's a nice little slip by Johnson.
Johnson trying to clean up his own mess. Second offensive rebound, make it 3, and he powers it down.
That's unbelievable.
And what a crew he has been for Dusty May and this Michigan staff. Mobley, quick close from Burnett. Tilly.
And Mara.
Tilly has hit his first 3, including a couple from deep.
That's the perfect spot for Cadeau. Look at that. Against that 2-3 zone, put that little guard.
Lead, Mobley around a screen. So Mobley garnering a lot of attention as we expected. Here comes Cadeau, little Euro step, missed it at the rim.
Big guy shooting that 3. They'll let him do it, though.
Morris Johnson, his 4th offensive rebound, and then it's Mora coming in heavy with a stick. Shot clock at 10, knifes in, and Mora gets him.
He's an automatic stop sign.
Here comes Lendeborg, running the floor, a little bit of contact. Let's see what the officials say. Dance on the perimeter with Roddy Gale back in the lineup today for Michigan. The former Buckeye coming back to Columbus. There's a look at a 3, got it!
Inside shots against Michigan aren't always high percentage shots. Mismatch here.
Nice cut.
Gale on the dive near corner. McKinney, and he buries it deep in the corner. Has checked into the game first time for Dusty May. This is Mara.
Got the good hooks.
Spins, little sidearm delivery. This is Kaysen underneath, and they are just cups. Some of the Ohio flavor on Jake Diebler's roster. Thornton gets himself to the free throw line. It's the best look he's had so far.
You notice with
second Wolverines turnover. Thornton on the slash pass.
Gets to the rim. Nobody's stopping him going downhill. It's a double. No?
I think he can handle him. That little late. I like it.
Outside, this is Cheddar, and he finally gets it to drop.
I'll tell you, that kid.
Well,
we usually had him at the house.
Thornton high post, catch and shoot. Nice little 2-man action with Tilly.
It takes a while to...
Kaysen, and they got him from the back with Mobley. And then Mara, just a behemoth, misses a couple of bunnies in tight.
Oh, they got to call a foul. They haven't done any run and jump because they haven't been using a ball screen out here or a blitz. Nice
Ohio
slip.
State inside, beautiful action as Bynum. So here's Yaxel Lendeborg at the stripe. What a journey and a unique journey.
So last summer I watched him, and just amazing his concepts of the game. His
many teams, that's what makes Michigan so rare.
If you were a better analyzer of talent, you would have gotten it over.
I tried. I did. I tried.
Mobley is telling
behind the bench.
This is where he's tough. Look at him disperse, spray.
Lendeborg fills it up from the corner.
Rim now, they don't have that protection.
Tilly had the early hot hand, wants to take Cheddar into the corner. This is Royal. Fight for. And then, of course, in March Madness, and boy, have they addressed those things in recruiting as they put together this deadly team. Big shot, Amari Bynum buries it from deep.
Knock down those shots.
And Tilly dragging the big here.
Tilly's going to rip it. Offensive rebound, Royal sticks it back.
Wisconsin built.
Royal has been the Buckeyes' leading rebounder now for a second straight year. Lendeborg working in the corner. This is Mara.
How about that? 0 for 5. Now he's 1 for 6.
All things considered, have to be pleased if you're Jake Diebler, only down 5 points.
There's that 2-3. Totally. They may switch to man at the end of it, but boy, you got to tag number 4.
Big deal. He's a better player and a better person because of all that he's gone through.
And Silly with that second foul really hurts this cause.
Thornton underneath, a little bit of contact.
Center jump against Penn State. Jurek, I think he's your fellow countryman.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
They fouled. I think Ohio State did.
Good luck officiating that, as Nguyen has taken a nice...
The head of the snake. Let's see what happens.
I would play a lot slower from Ohio State. Oh, nice little screen set up by Mara.
Kaysen, rainbow 3.
Spark off the bench. That's a real luxury, right? He starts when almost every other team in the Big Ten.
Well,
How about the
Mobley
footwork?
finally gets his first basket. Barber, I think that's a decision that both men are quite pleased with at this
he's going
point.
again.
Mara steps out, why not? Bangs it again. 1 for 6 till this point.
They're just not going to give him anything clean.
Now officials are going to get Mara over the back, trying to work against Nguyen with
NIAA school. He transferred to Indiana. He learned from the great Bobby Knight as a manager. And he just came up through the ranks.
It doesn't shock me.
No, of course. It's my personality and, you know, my...
How could anyone hate you? Misses on the second, so we got a 9-point game with 2:32 left to play. Here comes Gale, turning the corner, deflected at the rim. And
Tilly, you got him on the floor there. He's got great footwork with that spin move. Didn't finish, though.
boy, just brilliant underneath. Officials going to get him on a little bit of a bump.
No.
He left of the half. This is Gale. Down the paint, little bit of contact, misses. Johnson leans on him on the glass.
And you don't get back.
Cheddar kicks out. This is Kaysen from deep, and he buries it. Wow.
Ball movement. You watch Michigan, that secondary aspect of their break is unbelievable. They get down, they don't have it, they find people.
Thornton, Buckeyes needed it badly, and he sticks. Tempe, final 8 on the shot clock. Lendeboer is going to step back from 3.
Again,
Miss it.
Boars.
Look at Johnson, just incredible. A motor that just does not. And first name off his lips was Morris Johnson. He said, I don't know where we'd be without him. He just checks every box, gives the energy. Was the 8th on Michigan, so that puts Chapman at the line for the 1-and-1.
I like the 2-2-1.
I wouldn't gamble.
I wouldn't gamble. I agree. I'd throw a little pressure, see if they hand you one. See if they hand you one. Keep it in front.
To get their first real signature win of the season. Mara.
Nice help. Nice cut.
Lethal. Lendeboer taking their breath away here in Columbia.
Look at him help, too.
Tilly. Mara gets him.
And look at him run rim to rim now. That he ducks in now, a little deep.
Mara, the number 2.
Everybody's got to stay at home because this kid has great vision.
Mara wants to take Bynum, just towering over the defense.
Now, the end of last year, and in fairness, he's surrounded with like 8, 9, 10 really talented kids.
Just blue chip talent all around him. As hard dribble drive that time, but
getting exactly what they want. So maybe mix it up a little with the 2-3 zone. They went through a 1-3-1 yesterday. I don't know.
He's got 4. Dusty's got 4. I know he's got 4. I know. I'm going to trust my captain out there.
Against this powerhouse.
This is too easy.
Mara double team, that skilled ball movement. Here comes Cadeau.
Pretty
up
pass.
Top, Mara.
Look at Jackson all over, playing the lanes.
Number 1 adjusted defensive efficiency team in the country are the Wolverines.
Thornton screen and then a pin down.
Nice foul charge to Amari Bynum, his first. Right back to the well. Mara on the box, the spin, the body control. LJ Kaysen now running the point for Dusty May.
But they get out of the roll beautifully like this.
Johnson in tight over the top of Bynum.
Whatever you need, coach.
Just a racing Tilly. Here comes Johnson coming with some nasty. It's good to be young.
Sparrow to be carrying you off right now.
My goodness. It's 2 weeks in the hospital for me. Bruce Thornton underneath, fight for it, gets it back. And Bruce Thornton working on
Michigan. How about that? That screw from up there, I think, right?
And I will never say roll.
Unavailable, hurt in practice. They don't think it's anything serious. They expect to get him back quickly. Another piece that Mason lofting it. Nice defense by Tilly.
Give it back. Give it.
Thornton maneuvering underneath. Pretty little teardrop. 16 for Thornton. As this sellout crowd coming alive. Lendeborg, a little bit too high, and a Michigan turnover. Also State currently 9th place in what many of the experts predict is going to be a 10-bid Big Ten. Look at Mara camping out. See him find his offensive rhythm. 1 for 6 is Mobley, just 2 points. The number 2 3-point shooter in the Big Ten. Royal pulls the string short.
Good call, good look.
Near corner. Gale has to work quickly. Contact, missed it. Officials say last unadjusted defensive efficiency team, according to Ken Palm, in the country are the Wolverines. Mobley steps back. He's going to fire.
Even that, great challenge. Cheddar really a guy that can spread the defense and really help the inside play.
Mara elevates and puts it down.
Big time performer.
In the history of their program, they're one of now 3 Division I schools still unbeaten on the road, with Arizona and Miami of Ohio as Kazin.
Look at him as well.
Bruce and Spiro, they have no ego. It's all committed to one.
Shot clock was winding down. Cheddar had the fire. This is Bynum. It's a screen from Nguyen. Into the corner.
There you go.
Chapman.
Nice read. Mara wants the 3 again, Bruce. What do you think?
Yeah.
Forget
Here
it
comes
here.
Mara, rolling to the cup.
Now, a lot of big guys, it's all about winning, playing within the rules, kind of. Kenny, very patient.
McKinney,
Tough catch.
smart pass. Mara couldn't squeeze it. It's a big possession right here for Ohio State as we hit the 8-minute mark left. And they play in a 14-point hole. Royal is going to pull and hits. Big shot from the elbow.
Spaced properly. Nice cut. Burnett, he's so good at that.
McKinney.
Too easy. Too easy. Come on.
Now in the bonus with 7 and change left. Elliot Cadeau
So easy.
on
He's
the
good.
attack. So smooth. First field goal of the day for the junior from North Carolina, Elliot Cadeau. Tilly coming with some heat. Last foul charge to Morez Johnson, his 3rd personal. It puts Christoph Tilly, this young man who was so in a season, and they still got almost an entire month left.
You have any sympathy for those programs?
What a player Tilly's becoming here for Jake Diebler. This is Lendeborg looking for a crease. Tilly, well played. Lendeborg just flicked it out. Or incredible array of camera operators here in Columbus, bringing you all the pretty pictures. Beautiful stroke deep in the corner. It's McKinney.
They said he may not start, but he finishes.
Yeah.
Doesn't play like a freshman. Remember that big shot he hit late with about a minute to go in their win over Nebraska at the end of January. Underneath, out of control, and he missed again.
Did you see Johnson, though? And you're not getting anything for free at the rim.
Lendeborg, and it's a unique skill set as he builds on his total. And Ohio State, another giveaway. McKinney trying to force the issue, and he's going to shoot free throws.
I mentioned the last game.
But right now, the Buckeyes just don't seem like they have any gas left in the tank.
This is a form of art right now. We're watching, and this guy, part of it.
You know, you think of the teams at the top. You know, obviously, Duke falling last night. Connecticut, I know they lost the other night. But
And you know he's going to be there.
Every year,
Ohio
Carlos
State, another one.
who do you give the upper hand to right now?
from the rest of the team so far. I think Duke and UConn, maybe if Florida can get it going, the 2 teams from outside the Big 12 or the Big 10 that got a chance.
Dusty didn't give you a
Great credit, you know, for being a guy, a mentor. He talked about Kerry Rupp at,
Bruce, you're just a modest guy at heart.
I've never heard people say humility was your strongest suit.
I just
Game, this Michigan team, number 2 in the country, behind Arizona.
Look
Look at Mara. They are teeing off on the Buckeye. Career high with 22 points. Royals stepping away. That's a tough fade. Good-looking shot.
college basketball right now. Nobody played them closer in Ann Arbor than we have, other than Wisconsin.
Lendeborg.
Kenny with the feed.
Played holding this 21-point lead. Thornton missed it.
Shot, too. Good shot. That's the shot you got to take and make. And look who's running the floor.
Mara, unreal.
Wow.
Down to the final 2:28. And what is a new career high for Adai Mara. Royal with a mid-range Jake Diebler. Jake Diebler going with some full court defense, and they're going to come up with a takeaway here. Nicely done by Bynum on the day for Yaxel Lendeborg. And what has been another monster performance. Cheddar, look at Lendeborg, not quite finished just yet. Season, most in Big Ten history. They have 3 30-point wins against AP-ranked teams on the year. Just tells you how remarkable.
Team left on Michigan's schedule is Michigan. They've got all the tools, they got the depth, they got the coach. They just got to continue to be excited about playing.
Boy, pretty little turner.
See in that low post, mid post area.
6th consecutive game of double-digit points for McKinney. Royal, pretty spin. It's a too little.
Pretty
And
good
this
prep.
Best program start in Michigan history as they get to 22-1 and now 12-1 in league play as they sit all alone atop the Big Ten standings. Pearl, our producer Ken Mack, our director Jim Cornels, rest of our special crew, Spiralinas and so long from Columbus. We'll get you out to final round coverage. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports.